Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Cynthia of Cynthia Plans, and today I am doing a memory planning spread for Let's Flamingle Beaches. I had mentioned in one of my previous plan with me's that I was going to print some pictures and put them out on this spread and use some of my stickers from Adorably Amy Designs in order to decorate the spread and kind of document the experience. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. To start with, I was so bad about taking pictures at this event. I was so overwhelmed and stressed out in, just the mindset of wanting everybody to have a wonderful experience that I barely thought about myself the entire time the process was going on. So I had so few pictures to document the experience. But thank God we hired a photographer, Amanda, and she got all of these wonderful pictures that I have here in this spread. I'll link her Instagram below if you went to the event and want to follow her or you're just curious. She does excellent work and she's a friend and coworker of mine at my full-time job, so I love her. She did a great job and I love these photos. So I'm grateful to at least have these photos to look back on and enjoy. So this photo here is kind of a wide shot of the ballroom, and I'll try and bring it in a little bit closer. I printed this one out because I feel like it's really representative of just the massiveness of what we did this year and what we were able to accomplish. So I have that picture here. This is one of the few pictures I got of just myself that I think either Alexa or Lisa or someone took for me with our balloon art that our balloon artist, I'll also link her Instagram, Tatiana, made for us. And then this little floaty back here, it's actually my own personal floaty that I bought for my bachelorette party several years ago, and I never ended up using, so I guess I just hung on to it after that. And when we were planning the event, I found it and decided to bring it and make it part of the decor. That little corner of the ballroom, which if you're looking at the ballroom this way facing the stage, was kind of like over to the right here, and people really liked it. This picture here is in that same spot, but it's the admin team, the four of us that planned this event and kicked our butts in order to get it done for everybody. So I absolutely love this picture, kind of documenting us as a team. This is a picture of Alexa and I at the Friday night Flamingle. It's one of the few pictures I have from Friday night, so I felt like I should include it. And then this picture here is with all of our speakers and admins. And again, I think it's probably the only picture I got with any of our speakers. So there is actual proof that Damask Love, Amber, and I are in the same space, in the same circle, at the same event. And that's the only proof that there is that those things happen together. So anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting some of these photos down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put some of these stickers in here. So if you attended the event Saturday morning, of course you all came to the ballroom at 9:30-ish. At 9:45 we let everybody in, but I was up at 5:30 that morning doing our event PowerPoint, finishing it up, because I got one PowerPoint a little later in the week than I expected, and I realized part of the way through putting all the PowerPoints together that one speaker had done hers widescreen format and everybody else had done standard. I didn't even realize that was a difference and something you could do in PowerPoint, and so I automatically started with widescreen, and then when I realized everybody else was doing standard, I had to switch gears and adjust, and it definitely took a little bit of time to make that happen. So that's part of why it took me literally until the morning of the event to get the PowerPoint done. That was not my intention, but that's what ended up happening. So yeah, not my finest moment, and not as unprepared as I would have liked to be, but in fact I don't like to be unprepared at all, but such is life. And when you're planning an event of the size that we did, it comes with the territory that things like that will happen. But it's important to be flexible and have a game plan and try to just handle things as they come. So that happened. Our balloon artist came very early in the morning. I think she was there by 7 o'clock in the morning, so all of the balloon art could be like totally done before people even walked in the room. And there were no last minute things going on, which we really appreciated. She was excellent. Her husband and either a coworker or friend or relative was there helping her as well, and she did just such an excellent job. Okay, so photos are down. I'm gonna go ahead and start sticking some of these stickers in here. I feel like this sticker, my favorite meet and greet moment, is good to have with our stickers, or with our speakers. I remember enough to have a favorite speaker quote. I was bad about taking notes. I was so concerned with making sure we stayed on schedule and that the PowerPoint didn't have any glitches that I was paying attention, but only enough to be aware of what was going on and not like to, I think with the exception of Amber, because that was literally our last speaker and she's just so commanding, that was probably the only speaker that I was totally engrossed in. So my favorite moment, this is a hard one. Probably just after the event, everybody telling me how much they enjoyed the event and how much they got out of it just gave me so much satisfaction, because I basically put my life on hold for about 6 months in order to plan this event. It required a lot of my free time that I would have been giving to other things to this event in order for us to be able to pull it off. So it felt like it was worthwhile at the end, and I think that was probably the best part of it all for me. My favorite meet and greet moment, I think probably Amber. I think probably my favorite meet and greet moment was meeting Amber of Damask Love. She was just so down to earth and friendly and easy to talk to, and I have felt starstruck before when meeting someone famous in the planner community. That's how I felt when I first met Erin Condren, and that was several years ago at this point, almost 5 years ago. And I know part of it was that I was younger and probably a little less self-confident, and so I was just nervous to meet her. But Amber just has such a energy about her that just instantly I've already felt like I connected with her through her Instagram, but definitely in person just affirmed for me that she's just such a great person with such a great energy around her. So meeting her was definitely a highlight for me. Basically everybody else I already knew or had met, and yeah, I think definitely she was a highlight for me. My table mates were the admins, Alexa, Evelyn, Lisa, Jesus, I can't believe I just forgot Lisa, Alexa, Evelyn, and Lisa, and then our other table mates were Julie of Julie's Plans, Lakin, Sam Kerr, Brandy, and Shannon. And I'm so grateful that I got to share such a table with such great, awesome women. I felt really fortunate. I shopped with Sweet Bean Plans, Adorably Amy, of course, and Laura from My Newest Addiction. And I can link all of their shops in the description too if you're interested. Laura is really known for her very glam style of planning and planners, and she has a lot of foiled stickers. She actually just came out with washi, I think, recently, so her stuff is gorgeous. Amy, of course, I feature here on the regular, and Sweet Bean Plants as well, Aixa. Both, actually all three of those shops are all Florida-based shops, and so it was really awesome to not only have them in attendance at the event, but as part of our vendor shop as well, so people could meet them and enjoy the experience of shopping with them in person and get to meet their favorite shop owners. The thing I want to remember most is probably Saturday night. So Saturday night we had kind of like an after party of sorts in Lisa's suite, and it was just really fun, and we had just had such a good time. It was such a good way to de-stress, and we laughed so much laughter. I needed that so much after planning this event for the last several months, and it was just a really great experience. So I think I'm going to end it there because I don't really know that I have a whole lot more to expound upon, and I don't want this to be a pointless 15-minute video just of me talking about a whole lot of nothing. But it was a really great experience. I may be posting a vlog. I'm undetermined yet. I'm gonna put it on the timeline, see how I feel about it, and then make a decision if I'm gonna publish it or not. It's very unfiltered, I guess is the way you could describe it, and raw. Like, it's a lot of scenes of me without any kind of makeup, me with like an eye mask thing going on, and I'm just not sure if I want to be like that raw on camera just yet, so I kind of need to put it all in timeline, edit it, see how I feel, and then decide if I'm going to publish it or not. So that might be coming. But regardless, I just want to say thank you to everybody who attended the event, who bought a ticket to the event, vended, sponsored, flew, drove, whatever it might be to come to our event, because it's putting a lot of faith in not only me, but the other admins to put on something special. And while I definitely knew that we were going to be able to deliver, and I trust that our level of commitment to the event would have lived up to everybody's expectations, it's still a risk with so many planner events out there and so many stories that you hear about people, you know, getting scammed, or it's not, you know, what they expected, or any of those sorts of things. I'm just really grateful that people have put their faith in us, not only the one time, but 3 times now, and just for all of the support over the years. Thank you so much. Thank you for believing in us and supporting us and building us up and being a member of our community. So yeah, it was a beautiful event, just such great memories, and I'm so grateful that I had such a active involved role in making everything happen. It was definitely a learning experience for me, and it will be something that I stick with forever, as far as memories and just skills that I learned and everything like that. So thank you everyone so much. That's it. I don't want to get emotional, so I'll end it here. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. To all of my long-term subscribers, thank you so much for being here every single week. I love each and every one of you, and with that, that's going to be it. Thank you for watching.